Imagine waking up each day not just to live, but to thrive, adding years full of laughter, movement, and memories to your life after 65. Researchers have uncovered that certain simple morning rituals, when practiced consistently, can protect your heart, sharpen your mind, strengthen your body, and nourish your spirit. You don't need drastic changes or difficult routines. Just a few loving habits each morning could gift you more birthdays, more family dinners, more sunrises to cherish. If you want to add not just years to your life, but life to your years, these morning rituals are your secret key. If you believe every morning is a new chance to grow stronger, subscribe and stay connected with us. Your journey matters. Your health matters. Like this video and share your thoughts in the comments, because someone out there needs the wisdom you carry. Hydrating deeply before anything else each morning is one of the most important and life-protecting habits you can create after 65. Doctors have observed that as the body ages, it becomes less efficient at conserving water. Seniors often lose more fluids during the night through breathing, even without realizing it, and the natural sense of thirst becomes weaker. Researchers explain that by the time you actually feel thirsty in the morning, your body may already be in a mild state of dehydration. This quiet dehydration, left unaddressed, can have serious effects on your heart, your brain, your balance, and your overall vitality. Studies show that dehydration is a hidden risk factor behind many issues, commonly blamed on aging. Morning dizziness, foggy memory, headaches, dry skin, and even sudden drops in blood pressure can often be traced back to the simple fact that the body has not been properly rehydrated after a long night's sleep. Doctors have observed that dehydration thickens the blood slightly, making the heart work harder to pump it through the veins and arteries. For seniors already managing heart conditions or blood pressure concerns, this added strain can quietly increase the risk of heart attacks and strokes over time. Experts explain that drinking a full glass of water first thing in the morning helps the body wake up naturally. It replenishes the fluids lost overnight, jumpstarts the metabolism, and signals every cell to begin the healing and repair processes that keep tissues strong and organs functioning smoothly. Seniors who begin each morning with proper hydration are better able to maintain healthy circulation, stable energy, and sharper mental clarity throughout the day. Medical professionals warn that starting the day without water can lead to small imbalances that build silently. Even mild dehydration can trigger a chain reaction, making blood sugar harder to control, digestion slower, and kidneys work harder to filter waste. Over time, these stresses wear down the body's resilience. Seniors who do not consistently hydrate first thing in the morning often experience more frequent urinary tract infections, slower wound healing, and greater feelings of fatigue and irritability. Researchers have found that simply drinking a full glass of water within the first 30 minutes of waking can dramatically reduce the risk of these complications. Water acts as a natural cleanser, flushing out toxins that have built up during sleep. It helps relubricate joints, making movement smoother and less painful. It supports healthy digestion, preparing the stomach and intestines to process breakfast efficiently without bloating or constipation. And perhaps most importantly, it helps maintain the brain's delicate balance of electrolytes, which directly impacts memory, mood, and concentration. Doctors have observed that seniors who maintain good hydration habits report better balance, greater emotional stability, and fewer falls. When the body is properly hydrated, reflexes are quicker, muscles react more smoothly, and blood pressure remains steadier when standing up. Falls are one of the greatest threats to longevity and independence after 65, and preventing even one fall can preserve years of healthy active living. Water may seem simple, but in many ways it acts like a quiet guardian, strengthening the body's defenses from within. Experts explain that the best water to drink first thing is pure, clean water at room temperature. Cold water can sometimes shock the stomach, while warm water is more easily absorbed and less likely to cause discomfort. Adding a slice of lemon can support digestion further, but even plain water alone carries all the benefits your body craves. If remembering to drink water first thing feels challenging, researchers suggest preparing the night before. Fill a glass or bottle and place it by your bed or somewhere you will see it as soon as you rise. Associating this small habit with your natural morning routine before coffee, before breakfast, before anything else, makes it easier to turn it into a natural, effortless part of your life. Medical studies show that hydration is especially critical during the early hours because the body's cortisol levels, the natural stress hormone, are highest in the morning. Without hydration, cortisol remains elevated longer, contributing to higher blood sugar, increased blood pressure, and greater feelings of anxiety. Drinking water first thing helps regulate these hormones naturally, setting a calmer, healthier tone for the entire day ahead. Doctors emphasize that hydration should not be rushed. Take your time. Sip gently if needed. Let the body absorb the water fully, waking the cells, tissues, and organs slowly and kindly. If medication schedules complicate morning routines, consult with your healthcare provider. But do not underestimate the healing power of this simple act. Water is not just a habit, it is life itself. Every heartbeat, every thought, every movement depends on it. Especially after 65, when the body's systems are more delicate, giving yourself the gift of water each morning is an act of love, protection, and hope. It reminds your body that you are still fighting for life, still choosing to nurture strength and clarity with every new sunrise. Today, before the rush of tasks and worries begin, pause to honor the beautiful body that carries you. Lift a glass of water to your lips and feel its quiet power moving through you. With every sip, imagine strength returning to your muscles, calm returning to your heart, clarity returning to your mind. This simple, sacred ritual, performed faithfully each morning, holds the power to add not just years to your life, but life to your years. Moving your body with gentle intent each morning is one of the strongest defenses you have against the silent decline that often comes with aging. Doctors have observed that even small amounts of movement right after waking help reset the body's systems, improving blood flow, waking up stiff joints, and preparing the muscles for the tasks of the day ahead. Researchers explain that after 65, the body naturally loses muscle mass and joint flexibility unless movement becomes a regular, deliberate part of daily life. Without this, stiffness grows, balance falters, and independence slips quietly away. Studies show that seniors who engage in gentle morning movement enjoy stronger hearts, better brain function, and greater emotional stability compared to those who remain sedentary. The simple act of stretching, walking, or performing light yoga sets off a cascade of healthy reactions inside the body. Muscles warm and loosen, circulation improves, oxygen flows more efficiently to the brain, and the nervous system becomes better prepared to handle the stresses of the day. Movement acts like a gentle morning wake-up call for every vital system, from the heart to the brain to the bones. Doctors have observed that seniors who avoid movement in the mornings often experience greater difficulty with balance, slower reaction times, and increased feelings of fatigue throughout the day. When muscles and joints are not reminded early to stay flexible and responsive, they tighten. This stiffness doesn't just cause discomfort, it quietly increases the risk of falls, one of the most dangerous and life-altering events for those over 65. Experts explain that a fall can lead to broken bones, hospital stays, and even permanent loss of independence. But daily gentle movement builds the strength and coordination needed to step more securely, stand more confidently, and protect yourself without even thinking. Medical professionals emphasize that the quality of morning movement matters as much as the act itself. Moving with gentle intent means being slow, mindful, and respectful of your body's current state. It means stretching arms upward to greet the day, rolling the shoulders to release tension, circling the ankles to awaken balance, and walking at a comfortable pace to strengthen the heart. It is not about pushing to the point of pain or exhaustion. It is about reminding every muscle and joint that they are still needed, still valued, still strong enough to carry you forward. Researchers have found that even 5 to 10 minutes of deliberate, gentle movement can significantly reduce joint pain and stiffness throughout the day. It prepares the body for activities like cooking, gardening, shopping, or visiting with friends, making these everyday joys easier and safer to enjoy. Morning movement also lifts mood naturally by encouraging the brain to release endorphins, the body's natural feel-good chemicals that combat anxiety and sadness. Doctors have observed that seniors who commit to morning movement often report feeling more hopeful and energized, even on difficult days. Their steps feel lighter, their confidence grows, and their emotional resilience deepens. Moving the body gently first thing in the morning helps shift focus from what has been lost with age to what is still possible, still beautiful, still alive, inside. Experts explain that the kind of movement you choose matters less than the love and attention you give to the act itself. Some seniors prefer slow stretching routines, others enjoy light yoga sequences, while many find peace and strength in a short morning walk around the neighborhood. What matters is that you move with awareness, breathing deeply, listening carefully to your body's signals and honoring both its limits and its strength. Medical studies show that consistent gentle movement strengthens the body's ability to adapt and recover. It helps maintain the elasticity of muscles, the mobility of joints, the sharpness of reflexes, and the strength of bones. Seniors who keep moving are far more likely to continue living independently, managing daily tasks with ease, and participating in the activities that bring meaning and joy. Doctors encourage seniors to view morning movement as a sacred ritual, not a chore. A moment each day to reconnect with the miracle of your body, the heart that beats faithfully, the lungs that breathe in life, the muscles that carry you forward into another beautiful day. Moving with gentle intent is a way of saying thank you to the body that has served you for so many years, and a way of nurturing it to keep serving you for many more. Today, before the noise of the world comes rushing in, give yourself the gift of motion. Roll your shoulders back proudly, stretch your arms up to the sky, wiggle your toes and circle your ankles. Walk a few easy steps and feel the earth steady beneath you. Let every small movement remind you that strength still lives within you, that vitality can be renewed with care and patience. One gentle stretch, one mindful breath, one small step this morning could be the beginning of 100 more sunrises filled with freedom, joy, and strength. Your body still remembers how to move, how to balance, how to thrive. All it needs is your love, your trust, and your willingness to begin again, every morning, with gentle intent and a courageous heart. Feeding your mind with gratitude and positivity. Each morning is one of the most powerful ways to protect not just your mood, but your heart, your health, and your future. Doctors have observed that the human brain, especially as it ages, becomes more vulnerable to patterns of fear, sadness, and worry. These emotions, if left unchecked, slowly raise stress hormones like cortisol, wear down the immune system, and quietly erode heart health. Researchers explain that small, simple acts of focusing on gratitude and positive thoughts can break this damaging cycle before it takes root. Studies show that seniors who begin their mornings by practicing gratitude experience lower blood pressure, steadier heart rhythms, better sleep, and stronger emotional resilience compared to those who focus on fear or regret. Gratitude works by shifting attention away from what feels missing or painful and toward what is still good, still beautiful, still worth celebrating. This small shift in focus changes the brain's chemistry, encouraging the release of dopamine and serotonin, the chemicals that make you feel calm, hopeful, and connected. Doctors have observed that gratitude acts like a shield for the heart. When you focus each morning on what you appreciate, whether it's a soft bed, the kindness of a neighbor, the taste of a warm cup of tea, your body responds by relaxing blood vessels, lowering inflammation, and strengthening the immune system. This healing response reduces the long-term risk of heart attacks, strokes, and other stress-related illnesses that so often steal precious years from seniors. Experts explain that positive visualization carries similar power. Imagining a joyful moment, a successful step toward a goal, or a future filled with love and purpose activates areas of the brain responsible for hope, motivation, and planning. This mental rehearsal primes the mind and body to move through the day with more energy, clearer focus, and greater emotional stability. Seniors who engage in positive visualization each morning are better equipped to handle setbacks, loneliness, and uncertainty, challenges that often increase with age. Medical professionals warn that without conscious daily practices like gratitude and positivity, the mind naturally drifts toward negative thinking over time. This tendency, called negativity bias, was once useful for survival, but today it quietly feeds depression, isolation, and fear. Left alone, these emotions build walls around the heart, making connection harder and stealing away the simple joys that make life rich and meaningful. Practicing gratitude is not pretending that life is perfect. It is choosing to see and nurture what is still beautiful and strong, even in the midst of difficulty. Researchers have found that seniors who keep a gratitude journal, say a prayer of thanks, or simply list 3 things they appreciate every morning, show significant improvements in mood, memory, and even physical health within just a few weeks. The act itself takes only minutes but creates ripples that strengthen the mind, calm the heart, and protect the body throughout the day. Doctors explain that it is important to be specific when practicing gratitude. Rather than saying, "I'm thankful for life," focus on small vivid moments: the laughter of a grandchild, the smell of fresh coffee, the colors of the morning sky. Specific memories and sensations engage more areas of the brain, deepening the emotional and physical benefits. Experts also encourage pairing gratitude with slow, deep breaths. Deep breathing calms the nervous system, lowers stress hormone levels, and anchors positive thoughts more firmly in the mind. Just 3 to 5 deep mindful breaths while focusing on gratitude can reset the emotional tone of an entire day. Medical studies show that positivity and gratitude also build emotional resilience, the ability to bounce back from disappointment, illness, or grief. Seniors with strong emotional resilience tend to live longer, experience fewer hospitalizations, and report higher levels of satisfaction with their lives, even when facing serious health challenges. Gratitude strengthens the heart in more ways than one, both the physical heart that beats within your chest and the emotional heart that carries your hopes and dreams. Doctors emphasize that gratitude must be practiced like a muscle. It grows, stronger with daily attention. Some mornings, gratitude may come easily. Other mornings, especially after a restless night or heavy news, it may feel harder to find. That is when the practice matters most. Even on the grayest mornings, even when strength feels low, pausing to name one thing, just one thing, you are grateful for reminds your spirit that light still lives within you. Today, as the world stirs awake around you, pause for a few precious moments. Place your hand gently over your heart. Close your eyes if you wish. Take a slow, full breath and think of one thing you are thankful for. Let that feeling fill your chest, soften your face, ease your breath. Then, if you can, think of one more and one more. Feel the weight of worry lift even just a little. Feel the heart beating stronger. Feel hope weaving itself quietly into the fabric of your day. This small ritual, this quiet moment of feeding your mind with gratitude and positivity, can be the bridge between fear and courage, between sadness and peace, between merely surviving and truly living. Every morning you choose gratitude, you strengthen not only your mind and your body but also your spirit, preparing yourself to walk into the day with a lighter step, a steadier heart, and a soul ready to embrace the gift of life all over again. Nourishing your body with a protein-rich breakfast each morning is one of the simplest but most powerful choices you can make to protect your strength, your energy, and your independence after 65. Doctors have observed that with age, the body naturally loses muscle mass at a faster rate, a process known as sarcopenia. Researchers explain that without proper nutrition, especially adequate protein early in the day, muscles weaken silently, balance falters, and fatigue becomes a constant companion. Studies show that seniors who prioritize protein in their breakfast enjoy better blood sugar control, steadier energy levels, and stronger muscles compared to those who begin the day with mostly carbohydrates or sugary foods. After a long night without food, your body wakes up in a state of repair, needing fuel not just to move, but to heal, rebuild, and maintain essential tissues. A nutrient-dense breakfast rich in high-quality protein and healthy fats gives your body the raw materials it needs to protect itself against the quiet erosion that aging can bring. Doctors have observed that skipping breakfast, or eating foods high in sugar and low in nutrients, leads to sharp spikes and crashes in blood sugar. These crashes drain your energy, cloud your thinking, and increase your risk for type 2 diabetes, a condition that robs too many seniors of their vitality and independence. A breakfast centered around protein, such as eggs, Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, nuts, or even a protein smoothie, provides a steady, reliable source of energy that helps the body and mind stay alert and balanced throughout the morning. Experts explain that protein not only fuels the muscles but also signals the brain to regulate hunger hormones more effectively. Seniors who eat a protein-rich breakfast report feeling fuller longer, reducing the temptation to snack on unhealthy foods later in the day. This stability and appetite supports healthier weight management, which becomes more challenging and more important with each passing decade. Carrying extra weight strains the heart, joints, and lungs, while losing too much weight without maintaining muscle mass can lead to frailty and falls. Medical professionals warn that age-related muscle loss can begin earlier and progress faster than many realize. By the time muscle weakness becomes noticeable, significant loss has often already occurred. Strength protects more than your ability to walk or lift. It protects your heart, your bones, your digestion, and even your immune system. A strong body supports a strong life, and a strong life begins each day with a strong breakfast. Researchers have found that seniors who consistently eat 20 to 30 grams of protein at breakfast maintain more muscle mass, experience fewer hospitalizations, and enjoy higher levels of independence into their 70s, 80s, and beyond. Muscle is not just for athletes. It is the foundation of daily living. Standing up, reaching, bending, carrying groceries, hugging a grandchild, walking through a park, tending to a garden. Every joyful act of life depends on the quiet strength of your muscles. Doctors have observed that healthy fats, when included with breakfast, provide additional benefits. Foods like avocados, olive oil, and nuts support brain health, protect against heart disease, and enhance the absorption of essential vitamins. Pairing protein with healthy fats creates a breakfast that not only nourishes but also sustains, keeping you fuller, stronger, and more energized for the hours ahead. Experts explain that the timing of protein intake matters too. Spreading protein evenly throughout the day is ideal, but the morning meal is especially critical because it sets the tone for your metabolism and muscle-building processes. Missing protein at breakfast can leave the body playing catch-up all day long, making it harder to repair tissues and maintain energy reserves. Medical studies show that seniors who nourish themselves well in the morning are more likely to stay active, maintain sharper cognitive abilities, and experience better emotional health. Eating a solid breakfast signals to your body that it is cared for, respected, and prepared for the day ahead. It builds not just physical strength, but also emotional resilience, a quiet confidence that you are doing your part to support your health no matter what challenges may arise. Doctors emphasize that a protein-rich breakfast does not have to be complicated. It can be as simple as a boiled egg and a handful of almonds, a cup of cottage cheese with berries, or a slice of whole grain toast topped with avocado and a sprinkle of seeds. What matters is consistency. Feeding your body well every morning is like putting a daily deposit into a savings account, investing in the future you hope to enjoy, full of movement, memory, and joy. If mornings feel rushed or energy feels low, researchers suggest preparing part of your breakfast the night before. Having a ready-to-go option removes the pressure and makes it easier to build this life-protecting habit into your daily rhythm. Today, as you rise to greet another new day, remember that the first meal you give yourself is more than food. It is a message. It tells your body that you intend to keep moving, to keep growing stronger, to keep embracing the beauty of life at every age. Choose to nourish yourself with love, with strength, and with the kind of food that fuels not just your day, but your dreams. Every bite you take is a quiet promise to your heart, your muscles, your spirit. You are still building. You are still thriving. And this beautiful life of yours still holds many, many mornings yet to come.